to resume the 2021 U.S. Women's Open here on CBS Sports Network. First match, 220-199. Stephanie Zavala head-to-head with Diana Zavala. The youngster is through. What's going through her mind right now, Kevin?
Going through her mind right now, Dave, is just what did I do in first game one? Am I going to still have that reaction? And just keep sticking with her keys, which hit the ball, follow through, and post her shot. That's what made her successful to get here. And I think that's what helped her win the first match.
Tough start, great finish. Her second match underway against Pluhowski. Good start.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our number 3 seed from Dayton, Ohio, Shannon Pluhowski.
Great to see Shannon competing under the bright lights again.
Yeah, Shannon mentioned she's had a really tough year. Felt like the lefties were shut out a lot of the events. Confidence hasn't been that good. But she's had a lot of success stories. Some things happened in her personal life that were really happy. And I'm glad her family pushed her to be here this week.
Yeah, she got married.
Yeah.
Talk about a great summer. Always fun to watch that before the show. Entertaining the crowd and me.
Up a little
Shannon
bit.
tries to keep up the good start and the double wood.
She's outside that first hour. She's at about 4-5. And again, you can see down here where it's going to be. The ball's just going to slowly try to shape its way towards that 1-2 pocket for the lefty. It's slowing down speed a lot. Leaves the 3-9.
Can be a tricky conversion. Not tonight.
Well, and as I mentioned, Dave, too, the women were allowed to check in 10 bowling balls prior to the first 3 rounds. After that, they could take balls in, put balls out, put new balls in that they drilled. Same thing for the telecast. The women had to declare which 10 bowling balls they were going to use. And Shannon Pluhowski, they drilled 3 new ones for her. Stephanie Zavala, I believe, drilled maybe 1. So a lot of strategy going on of when balls would swap in and come out.
It's always so interesting. Players' ball selection layout. Well, Stephanie's feeling it now. The 2 opens in the first 3 frames in the match with Zavala feel like a long time ago, don't they?
It was, and what was different about this TV practice pair is the women got to bowl about 10-15 minutes on the TV practice pair, whereas prior to this TV finals, we had warm-up pairs, and when we came over to our starting pair, we only had 1 ball on each lane. There was no breakdown that occurred. Maybe Stephanie found a little bit of hold that gave her so much success during that match play rounds.
A clinical exercise science major at Sam Houston State. Locked in again. Wow. Crunches the 1-3 pocket. Those pins had absolutely no chance. How will Shannon respond? Pretty well.
Likes the right lane so far.
Here she is.
Looks better.
Is better.
She might have stood on the same board, might have got her eyes maybe one right, so she can have where I had the right-handers could only miss left. Now Shannon has a little room to miss right in order to get it to that 1-2 pocket.
Stephanie has family here. Parents and brothers drove 8 hours to get here for the show. Armando, Estella, Javier, Armando Jr., Julian are all here to watch Stephanie compete. Looks for the front 4. First with a channel. Whoa. And misses the target.
The 1-2-6-10. Try to fit it through.
Tough pickup. Does it! Covers and has the spare and avoids a disastrous open against Shannon Pluhowski. What a shot.
Yeah, and keys to being successful at the U.S. Open is filling frames. Making art designs like that is a big key of it.
You wouldn't know it's her first U.S. Women's Open telecast.
It's her first live TV telecast, live telecast, not even just the U.S. Open.
Amazing. A lot of work to do in this match, though. Fifth frame. Yes. Perfect shot. 1-3 pocket. Tattoos it. Labels it, Kelly Hewlett. And all 10 back.
Yeah, lost for words, Dave. Just sitting here.
Yes.
She's making it look like league, whereas I know what the women bowled on all week long.
You were out there. You know how hard this was.
Shannon looking for 3 in a row. She's still in this match.
For a second career major. Frame. The turkey and the lead. You bet.
Strikes the right lane.
Chen looks for another one. Got it. 1-2 pocket. Those pins had 0 chance of standing. Stephanie told us last night, Kel, she couldn't have dreamt up a better season. She envisioned this during the 2020 COVID break for the PWBA tour. Now she's living it. And here's another chapter unfolding for the youngster. She's got to hurry. Doesn't.
Just as I mentioned, where she was crossing over the lane on the left lane, that one got outside of those brown boards near the white ones, about 2 or 3 feet, 2 inches away. So she's on the outside of it, hits that puddle down the lane. 2, 4, 8, 10. This one's a tough one to make. It is possible, but the ball has to be sliding past the 2-pin on the left side and see if it can take out the 10-pin.
2, 4, 8, 10 was made at least 3 times this week in our very challenging competition leading up to our final 5. Try for the conversion, not this time. Stephanie, a big fan of Clara Guerrero as well growing up. She and Clara speaking quite a bit this week in Spanish with each other. And Stephanie told us what a huge advantage that was. Get advice from the Colombian national star. Big star on the PWBA tour. Leaves a 10-pin this time. Cross lane, 10-pin. Got this one. Always cap off the tweets at these events with #BowlFearless. Got to put it out there.
Shannon liked this pattern, and I think there were maybe 3 or 4 lefties in the field, the entire field. At the top 24.
Looks for the net goal and gets it. 5 in a row, Kelly.
It was just her and Sherry alone. Now she seems locked in. Shannon's game. Shannon normally bowls with 4-step approach. She added the 5th step, which is very short, and then she gets the ball down in the swing soon. Before, Shannon used to get the ball way out in front of her. Now it's kind of more circled or U-shaped in. Her right arm comes out to the side, and then just like Stephanie, she also plants and does not slide and creates a lot of velocity with that swing.
Longtime member of Team USA, 20 years, a legend in the Team USA ranks, and feeling it now, continues the strike streak. Half a dozen locked into the 1-2 pocket.
Yeah, I think they announced 21 years, multiple medals. Left side looks pretty good right now. And here's the advantage. She only has to miss in one direction. That's in front of her to the right or the inside. Stephanie's on that fine line of going left to right.
The time is now for the youngster. No room for error. 8th frame works on a spare. Strikes. Heading into the foundation frame.
I can honestly say, Dave, I feel like she's threading a needle. I mean, she's throwing it that well. Repeat shots, the occasional, you miss one. Unfortunately, right now, if you miss one, it gives Shannon the open door, and she still has a big time lead.
She told us last night staying patient on this challenging pattern would be such a key. Here's the test.
She needs it.
Good shot in the 9th. Yes. Strikes to keep this still interesting.
If Shannon strikes here, she pretty much shuts her out for the match. Max score of 232 and 280. strike here will probably shut her out.
Looks for 7 in a row. Has it. Touchdown. Shannon Pluhowski, 7 straight.
Shannon's favorite song. Played at her wedding. Yeah, she just seen Shannon needs just a couple pins on this first shot.
It's over.
She's going in the semifinal match.
Wow.
Been a long time since she's won on TV. She needs this.
Last title 2009. 2006 won her major championship. She has got the win. Shannon Pluhowski wraps it up. And the night is over for Stephanie Zavala of Downey, California. With 1 match win over Zavala, but the lefty, too good. Locked into the 1-2 pocket.
You know, Dave, when you mentioned that 300 promo, I was like, that's not possible here. And if Shannon strikes out, she shoots 280. She's just that 1 mark away, that 1 strike away from doing it. So, huge, huge game for Shannon. As I would do, she's going to try a different ball on the fill just to see what kind of information it gives her if she loses her reaction with the other one.
Well, that's nice, Rick. New ball, same reaction in that 1-2 pocket.
Going for another ball change.
And the guy keeping the score next to us, Cecil Scarborough. I want to say congratulations to Cecil's wife, Nora, celebrating their 3rd wedding anniversary today. Always appreciate Cecil's great work. And congrats.
We would be lost without him on the truck.
And on the telecast, I'd be lost. We love the guy. All right, Pluhowski rolling in this second match. And we'll move on. Sherrytown is next. Lefty, lefty, what a matchup here in Rohnert Park, California.